and welcome to Unique Health, where we are going to be doing a sciatica yoga flow, kind of more on the vinyasa slide. If you want to do more yin, it is 1 to 3 minutes with each pose. I am going to be doing more like 1 to 3 minutes or 1 to 3 breaths on each pose. If you want to do more vinyasa, it is 3 to 5 breaths. So we are going to stand with our feet hips width apart, and our hands we're going to put into prayer pose. Our arms we want parallel to the ground, and we're going to sit and we're going to think about how grateful we are for things, what we want to manifest, how we can be present in the moment, because that's what yoga is about, being present in the moment, being able to breathe in and breathe out, and really feeling the flow of the energy that goes within us. Close your eyes if you need to. Keep your arms parallel, your hands in prayer position. Keep your spine elongated and aligned up. And just really think about all the things that you have to be grateful for. Think of how amazing your life is. Be present in this moment right now. And now we're going to move into mountain pose. So you keep your feet where they are. You put your hands down. You inhale, breathe up, interlock your fingers, and get up on your tippy toes. And you stay here for 1 to 3 breaths. Big breaths in and out. In and out. In and out. And then we are going to go into tree pose. Here, you're going to want to make sure that your heel is as close to the groin as possible. If you need it down here, do it down here. If you need it up here, do it up here. Do wherever you feel you need. And you put your hands out. And then you're going to put your hands up and you're going to look up. 3 to 5 breaths, 1 to 3 breaths. And exhale and come back down. And now we're going to go into angle pose. So you're going to put your arm down and kind of let your arm drop. You're going to stick your other hand straight up to the ceiling, and your gaze is going to be up towards the ceiling. And let your other side drop. You want to try to align your spine so you are in a straight line. In 1 to 3 breaths, or 3 to 5, whatever you can give yourself. And you want to inhale, lift your arm up, drop your side, exhale as you drop. Gaze looks up. And all of these flows are with every contradiction and what you should and shouldn't do is on my website and on YouTube. So please, please make sure that you are doing all that you need to ensure that you do these flows right. So you are going to stand about 3 feet apart, and we are going to go into the triangle. And you're going to put your arms out. These are good for blocks. So if you have blocks, you can put your blocks out. And what you are doing is your arms straight out. You're going to move to your side like a wiper. And you're going to go down. And your gaze up towards the sky. 3 to 5 big breaths. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. We're going to do the other side. Move your block to the other side if you need. Put your arms out. Move your hips to the side, do the wiper, and go down. If you are capable, go down farther. You are trying to keep as much in alignment as possible, and your gaze goes up. 3 to 5 breaths. And then you get up and inhale. And we're going to go into warrior pose. So one foot is going to go 90 degrees. You're going to go down about 5 feet apart. And your other foot is going to go about 20 degrees. You're going to put your arms out. You're going to twist your body towards the foot of the 90 degrees. And put your hand up. And you're going to make sure that your knee drops in the arch of your foot and your heel is in the arch of your other foot. And you sit there and just kind of drop your hips into the position for 3 long breaths. And inhale and come up. And we're going to do it to the other side again. As far out. Now remember, your yoga mat is about 6 feet. So keep in line with your structure, with your skeletal structure. You do not want to overstrain yourself. So do what feels natural to you. Gaze forward. 3 to 5 big long breaths. Up. And put your feet right. Now we're going to go into squat position. So you can either get on your knees and do this, or you can go straight down into a squat. You want to put your elbows as far into your knees as possible. Your heels are trying to touch the ground. If you need to put a yoga block to sit on, you can do that. If you need it higher, you can do it higher. Asanas do not hurt, they stretch. So, do whatever you need to make your asanas comfortable. Your back, you want as straight as you can. You push your knees out with your elbows, and you're in the yogic squat. And now we're going to go into the half camel. So we get into diamond, and we get onto our knees. And this, we get onto our heels, and we exhale and go back as far as we can. And we hold for 3 long breaths. If you need, you can use blocks to help with going back. If you need to go up like this, you can go up like this. Get up, and now we're going to do the other side. Go back as far as you can. 3 long breaths. And come back up. Now we're going to come into the palm plank. So we're going to make sure that our arms, our wrists, and our shoulders are all 90 degrees. And we're going to sit here for 3 long breaths. And then we're going to go down to our knees. Go into child pose. And then we're going to get up. And I'm going to turn around because we're going to go into cat and cow. So, you want your back arched and your head up. And then you want to push your spine towards the ceiling and take your gaze down to your pelvic. And again, up towards the ceiling and down towards your pelvic. And up towards the ceiling. One more time. So now we're going to go back into child pose. And we're going to sit here for a few minutes. And then I'm going to turn around and we're going to go into cobra pose. So from child, we're going to go into the floor, put our hands next to our chest, push up with our chest, but we are doing a 45-degree angle with our arms. And we're going to look up 45 degrees. 3 long breaths. And now we're going to lay down. And we're going to put our hands next to our sides and our chin down to the ground. And we're going to lift one leg up as high as we can do with our chin down to the ground. 3 long breaths. And we exhale and put down. And next foot, 3 long breaths. And we go back into cobra pose. 3 breaths. And I want you to gently roll over to your side. And you're going to put your elbows so it's straight all the way down. And you're going to line your foot, your feet, your legs, everything so it's in a straight line. And this is called lying down on your side pose. You give yourself a minute. 3 long breaths. And then you're going to go back onto your back. And you're going to lift one leg up. And you're going to try to get your chin to go to your knee. And you hold it. If you want a tougher one, you hold on with both hands like you're hugging it. You point your toe. And you exhale, lay down, pull your other knee up. 3 long breaths. Hug it for a more intense. Exhale and lie back down. Now we're going to do dancing Shiva. So you're going to put your arms out and your feet goes up on your knee. If you need help, you push your knee as close as you can, but your goal is to ensure that your shoulders reach the ground, not that your knee hits the ground, your shoulders. So you're going to want to look the opposite way of your knee for 3 long breaths. And come back up and inhale. Put your knee down. Exhale, put your knee on. Go to the other side and look towards the other side. 3 long breaths. And now we are coming to the end of our flow. So we're going to go into corpse pose. You are going to lay down, legs hip width apart, arms down by your side. And I want you to think about all the wonderful things that's happened to you lately. What are you grateful for? What would you love to manifest? What are your dreams and ambitions? What do you strive for? And with one last breath, when you feel comfortable, get onto your side. And we're going to go into half lotus. So you want to take your leg and you want to receive it into your thigh. And you place it there. If you need some support, you can put a block underneath it. That's up to you. You can do it like that. You do not want to push down, otherwise you will cause knee and ankle damage. This is just a position to really help open your flow. A lot of people will do mudras on this, which really harness energy into you. But it's just a few minutes for you to connect with your own interpersonal energy and really just give yourself some time to be present in the moment. None of these asanas are to hurt. None of these asanas should be painful. Use props anytime you need. And yeah, that's what I have for you. Peace, love, light, and namaste.